All right, man. Russell Westbrook, wants out of the Los Angeles Lakers. Said that he really wants to trade and to change the scenery. And who can blame him? He became the fall guy last year. He became the fall guy last year. And I mean, like I said before, man, nobody wants to be the fall guy. Anthony Davis wasn't healthy, and it took a lot of pressure off Anthony Davis not being healthy again, and the finger being easy to blame, easy to point at y'all know who, um, Russell Westbrook. Now, he made a lot of dumb turnovers, airball some shots or something, but he was available. And Jeannie Buss called him their best player, not me. Not Jeannie Buss said that. Now, at the end of the day, she kind of retracted to say most consistent player, but availability is the best ability, and we must all just be real. You know, Anthony Davis ain't been the most available guy out there. Let's keep it real. He ain't. He has not been the most, consistent guy out there. But nonetheless, Russell Westbrook, of course, he's gonna feel some type of way. Very prideful, really good dude outside the court. Um, did whatever he wanted to do in Oklahoma City Thunder. They chose Russell Westbrook over Kevin Durant. People just still don't talk about that enough. And like I continue to say, man, it was tough. He didn't, he didn't get that much blame in Houston. Laker Nation is different. He didn't get that much blame in Oklahoma City Thunder, even though he was balling in that finals and James Harden wasn't. He didn't get that much blame in DC. It wasn't that, they don't have a big fan base in DC. A lot of them DC dudes are down in that area, DC, Baltimore, Virginia. They don't root for the DC teams. If I had to bet one, I think a lot of people root for the Capitals and in the Commanders the most out of all of them. If I had to bet on it, but they fan base is all over the place. They college teams all over the place, and that's wild to me. But hey, it is what it is. Russell Westbrook reportedly very open to a trade from the Lakers. And when he gone, then they still gonna be trying to find a way to blame him. Russell Westbrook's rocky relationship with the Los Angeles Lakers took another turn this week. ESPN Ramona Shelburne said on the Low podcast Friday that Westbrook will welcome a trade, but hasn't asked for one either. He said, "quote Russ is very open to a trade." Shelburne said he hasn't asked for a trade. I've been assured of that, but he's open to that, and somebody who wants him and wants to empower him and wants him to be Russell Westbrook of old. So obviously, he wants somebody who believes in him. But then again, you got to understand this. His skill set don't fit with LeBron. So then again, you asking somebody in Russell Westbrook who been in the league for how long? You ask somebody who 33 years old, be 34 in November when the league year start, when the NBA season start, you ask for him to be something that he ain't traditionally been. Think about that for a minute. Hard-nosed defensive hustler, don't turn the basketball over. That ain't really been him. Efficient ain't really been him. More patient, slow down, ain't really been him. An efficient offensive player, and hasn't been him. He's a volume guy. So obviously they go on. The issue is that it's $47 million contract and stuff of that nature. He said, I was asked a question 2 or 3 years ago about someone I always wanted to play with, and Russell Westbrook was the first name. Beverly said on September 7th, I've known Bron since I was a baby, rookie in this league, so obviously I want to play with him. But a player with the competitive spirit and that fire, that dog, the nastiness, the grit, to have a running mate like that, I've never had that, so I'm super excited to see where that goes. So obviously Patrick Beverly, speaks volumes of him. And Darvin Ham allegedly or reportedly said that he's open to them. He's open to them playing together. And I can see that happening. Beverly is a really good shooter, better than I thought he was. And Russell Westbrook is an animal. So I mean, obviously, it can work. But Westbrook just got to focus on being a better defensive player and a better finisher and not turning over the basketball. And then some of the stuff that was poorly said that, they was like LeBron walked the ball up and he was like, no, I'm the effing point guard. That's going to turn people off. When you wear with LeBron and Anthony Davis, or if it's Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, or LeBron, Dwayne, Bosh, or if it's Wade, I mean, excuse me, if it's Ray Allen, Rondo, Paul Pierce, Kevin Garnett, or if it's Sprewell, Cassell, Garnett. I mean, you keep going on and on. If it's the, Jalen Rose, Reggie Miller, the Davis boys, Mark Jackson, when you in there, Scotty, Michael, you know what I'm saying, Rodman or Horace Grant, when you in there, man, you got to check your ego at the fucking door. So he got to take some responsibility here too. You got to check your ego at the door when you're playing with guys like that. Honestly, you got to make sacrifices. And it don't seem like Russell Westbrook is that type of guy that's gonna make those type of sacrifices. Is he looking at himself like, damn man, I gotta get better and I gotta do this better and I gotta be more patient and I gotta lock down defensively. I gotta do everything to help this team win within my power and within my game. Well, if you're going around saying I ain't the fucking problem, they the problem. Come on, we have a reality check, and come back and be more efficient this year. Take your time finishing at the rim. Add a little 10 to 50, that 10 to 15 jumper back to your game. Add that floater to your game. Crash the boards a little harder. Let LeBron bring the ball up. Cut to the rim. Do what you got to do. That's the thing about playing in the big three, or in the super team. Everybody got to sacrifice something. Robert Parrish and Kevin McHale and Larry Bird and Dennis Johnson, all, older Bill Walton, all of them had to sacrifice something. All of them did. Isaiah could have led the league in scoring every fucking year with the Pistons. Trust me, he could have led the league in scoring every year. But he sacrificed being a true natural point guard and focused defensively and being the leader and put that energy in the right places. He did that. So Westbrook, more than ever, he got to sacrifice. He got to sacrifice. He got to sacrifice, dude. LeBron ain't gonna sacrifice his fucking LeBron. He never had to in his career. Everything was able to be molded around LeBron, not Russell though. LeBron is the one about to break records and shit. So, I feel him. Anytime you got that turmoil, you got this leakage to the media and your teammates stabbing you in your back and shit and not keeping and blaming you for everything. And before I got here, you niggas were struggling in the playoffs and missing the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? You're going to feel some type of way. So let's see, turn into motivation or not. But hey, let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. That subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit our notification, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live with our video financially. Want to support the channel? Cash App, $CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal in the description. Check out the NBA Talk playlist for more videos like this. Financially, want to support the channel? Cash App, $CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. But let me know what you girls and guys think. Appreciate the love, support, peace.